Oh, another one. Over here. Hang on, I hear some noise. Sorry about that. Alright. Take the laser cutter. We should be able to cut open these doors now. Like the original Subnautica, you can cut open doors with the laser cutter. When you do that, it should lead to some really good items. I'm just looking away from the laser because I don't like getting flashed in the eyes. Unless it's like titty. Wait a minute. I wonder if we could push this. Might have to come back with a certain item. Did we get the propulsion arm at any point? Because I remember going down there. Oh, we did. That might help here, but I might want to go get the actual propulsion thing. Blurp. I thought you had to laser cutter this out. Or was that like the old one? Could have sworn you had to laser cutter that. They probably changed it because it was already behind a laser cutter, so they probably didn't want you to laser cutter more than once. So there's the other one that we have the laser cutter. Let me just look around, see if there's anything else I can grab. Battery. Little area down here. Oh, so this is below the thing, so you didn't have to laser cutter at all. You could just sneak around. That's cool. Alright, hang on. Let me get some air. Put away some of this stuff. There you go. So we need a propulsion to get that out of the way. There's probably something important behind that, and or just some extra loot. Either way, it'd be nice to have. So we don't have to laser cutter that door. We can just kind of look around. There's a vent here. I'm about to say there's sometimes vents in these types of things. This is probably going to lead to something important. Maybe some story.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stefanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stefanos. How to describe Stefanos? He's by far the most thorough engineer I've worked with, and no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him awake before 11, and he always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest drawl. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set a picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes, but the craziest part? He managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one. This planet may be a cold mistress, but maybe it isn't so bad.
I'll be right back. Alright. Okay. So, this ship, I believe we got most of everything except for the one behind that room. We're gonna have to get a propulsion cannon for that. This way. Let's see what we have. Trying to figure out where to go next. Thinking. I guess, yeah, I said vent garden. Oh, wait, whoops. I already spoiled what it is. Might as well go there now. I said I wanted to go over to this area anyway. So we got some chelicerates here. In this nice deep part of the waters. So there's a chelicerate right here, just kind of swimming. A very beautiful sight indeed. But then you go even further down, you'll find another chelicerate.
The vent garden harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
Oh, there's the other one. Yeah, she's after me, but she's stuck on the vent garden, so...
Rising temperatures detected in mineral-rich fissure below.
The vent garden is a massive leviathan that houses multiple living organisms inside of it. One of the most interesting creatures of this game. Let's read. The vent garden is a stationary leviathan that anchors itself above a vent and houses aquatic flora inside of its bell-shaped interior. So, oh, just a flora, not fauna. Interesting. They anchored 6 tentacles over a vent in order to siphon out materials from it. So it's basically absorbing materials from the vent in order to sustain itself. But because it's doing that, it's able to also sustain plant life inside of it. So it has things that resemble coral inside of it, and plants will be able to grow off of it, and it's safe for foraging herbivorous fish. Okay, so it does have fish in there. Same with normal metals, gases emitted from the vent below. So it synthesizes heavy metals. I wonder if they added that. Hang on. Because I remember reading that before where it synthesizes the metal from the vent, but I never see any ore here. Hello. You can't do nothing. You're stupid. Give him a little cussy. Goddamn. We got the spiral plant. So this is what we would find here. That's why I was like, oh, but we haven't did that yet, you know. So yeah, you can find it here in this vent garden. I was gonna come here earlier, but I decided against it because there's not really anything of interest here. So let's just take some of these spiral plants. Spiral plant clippings. This is useful for things later on, so I'm just gonna grab a couple. So these were not in the original Subnautica, so this is meant to be a replacement of something else. But as you can see, there's no ore here, so I don't know why it says there's ore. I was kind of hoping there'd be some minerals to find, but there isn't any. It says that it filters out the heavy metals, but I don't see any. Let's see, safe from foraging herbivorous fish. Oh, the flora remains safe from herbivorous fish, so there is no fish inside of it, I was about to say. In turn, the flora absorb and synthesize some of the heavy metals and gases emitted from the vent below. Okay, so it doesn't have any minerals or anything, it's just plants inside of it. Alright. So yeah, there's no squid sharks here. It's just brute sharks, chelicerates, and paddlers. Let's see if we can find any. There's a lily paddler right now. Let's see if we can ride it. Pretty sure you can ride it. No, I don't want any. I don't. Oh.
The nearby spires are substantial thermal vent structures, hospitable to coral formation.
Yeah, I don't think you can ride it anymore. I remember being able to ride it, but oh well.
New creature discovered.
The dupe fish. This is a new one. Let's see if I can scan it. Let's see if I can find it first. Ah. Arrow ray.
New creature discovered.
Very cool. Some new fishies. Yeah, you don't want to look at the paddler. Some red featherfish.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Interesting. Whee! So here's another vent garden, just kind of chilling over here by this thermal vent. This one's quite low down, so we can't go that low with our bronze suits. We're just gonna have to chill right here. But there is copper. I'll take that. Oh, but our thing's full. I forgot. Yeah, our thing's full. There you go. I think we just left our sea truck behind. We probably need to go get that back. Just kind of left it there. I'm not skipping this, I'm lazy. I love the drill arm. It's such a fun item. Too bad it's kind of useless. You can easily just go get more ore by just finding ore nodes. Sorry, I punched. There you go. So we can't go any lower. We can't do much here. Might as well just go back up to the surface. Go back to our sea truck. It is a beautiful area, though. I will admit that. It's very pretty and has a lot of cool structures. That's about it. Here's the head of it, so you can see its mouth and its eyeballs. It's so hard to traverse without a certain part, but we don't have it. Boop, 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 boop. We got titanium, we got copper here, very interesting. Alright. So now the terrain is changing back to the vent, or the purple vent area. Bleh. I like how these guys are kind of just roaming around this like one building here. They're not even by their family. They're just kind of chilling over here. All right. Okay. Can I like, you know, attach myself? Okay, I guess I can't attach myself unless I fucking do it properly. Okay. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh, I think I heard it pick it up. Double check. Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, you can back up into it, but it's kind of hard to tell what you're backing up into because there's no back-facing camera. There used to be a back-facing camera. It used to show you what you were reversing into. However, it was very broken at the time. So back in the day when the C-Truck was first being added, it had a back-facing camera whenever you backed up, and it would show you exactly what's behind you. But it had a bit of a problem. It would show you everything without the fog. What is fog? Let me show you. Yeah, that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that anymore. I just wanted to show it off one time. So because it would show everything without fog, you'd basically see everything. Hang on, let me just line this up. There you go. Just line it up. Why am I not lined up? There you go. Yeah, so you'd basically be able to see the entire world and everything it had to offer with no limit. You'd basically be able to use it as like a powerful glitch thing and just be able to see everything. It was pretty awesome, but I knew why they had to get rid of it, because if it couldn't process properly, then yeah, just get rid of it. It was still cool though, I'm not gonna lie. There you go. Might as well get our synthetic fiber. This is a late game item that allows you to build certain types of builds, but we don't have the ability to do that just yet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put everything away. We got tons of titanium now. Let me put this all in here. In fact, let's start organizing a bit. This will take me but a moment, but I'll do it off cam. In the next episode of Subnautica Below Zero, we heard about a place where there's spires and towers and such. And that sounds a little bit like the surface. That doesn't sound like something that would be underwater. I mean, spires, sure, that could technically mean like, you know, underwater spires. But he also said something about the sky. So something tells me that it has to be on the surface. Plus, you know, he also said cold, so kind of a dead giveaway there. It's not cold down here, it's just cold up top. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode as we go look for wherever the hell that was. We go look.